Hi, this is Adam. These are my guiding principles that I came up with for teaching and learning. I'm only a first year teacher, so I think as I go through teaching, these might change quite a bit. But if I were to say these are my main, I'd say eight guiding principles for teaching and learning. The first one was collaboration. I said collaboration between teacher to teacher, student to student, Um, and even more than that, probably teacher to parent and then teacher to student as well. I think it's important to have this collaboration in the classroom because I feel like the students learn best through collaboration. I also feel like when teachers collaborate together, there's a higher chance of creative lessons that go on in the classroom as well. So my first guiding principle is collaboration. My second guiding principle is digital literacy skills, applying technology effectively in the classroom. Is that with the smartboard or is that with the computers, iPads, different things like that? Create media projects. So actually creating, the students using Prezi to create things or using PowerPoints to create things. Analyzing media, CNN, weather, different things like that, and they use and manage information so that they can stay organized through email or other things as well. Um, Digital literacy skills so the students actually can perform in the 21st century. My third guiding principle is 21st century or 21st life skills. Um, to be flexible, adapt to change, be self-directed, and to have those 21st century skills so that they can be effective in 21st century schooling, so that they can be effective in 21st century jobs and careers. They need to be creative. They need to have a high level of communication. Students need to be able to research information, and they also need to be digital citizens. In today's world, everything's on the internet, and they need to know how to access this information. So number three is 21st life skills. My fourth is engagement through that collaboration and active learning. The students need to be working together in groups. They need to be working together in pairs. They need to have active learning, not just sitting in their seats all day. They need to be up, moving throughout the room, actually doing what you are teaching. Is that creating PowerPoints, like I said before, or is that creating Prezis? Is that creating Kahoots? Different things like that. So the students actually need to be doing what you're teaching, not just sitting there listening to you teach. So more of that student-centered versus that teacher-centered. My fifth one is scaffold and differentiated instructions. Is that through visuals? Are you using visuals? Are you using the smartboard? Videos. Are you bringing up CNN student news throughout the day so they can learn about the news, what's happening? Are you bringing up maps? Are you bringing up different weather things so that they can see what's happening? Great videos in social studies, science, math. Using graphic organizers. Is that graphic organizers pen and pencil, or is that graphic organizers through technology and the different types of technology we can use now to keep ourselves organized? And then also using those verbal cues as well. So that's my fifth guiding principle to teaching and learning. My sixth is feedback. I have two types of feedback that I was talking about. Informative feedback. So that would be feedback on like projects. Okay, are you giving them some good feedback and not just saying, "Oh, great job" or "awesome job"? You're actually giving constructive feedback so that they can build on that the next time. And then acknowledgement feedback. Acknowledging that they're doing a good job, acknowledging that um, they did this right or they did that right, and keep them moving forward. So also giving them that praise when they deserve it as well. My seventh guiding principle is high expectations. You got to have those challenging tasks in the classroom. You got to have your bar set high and always expect more of the students. We always want the students moving forward, so I think in the classroom it's always important to have those high expectations of not only our students, but ourselves as well in the classroom. So that's my seventh guiding principle to teaching and learning. My eighth is the classroom environment. I said a safe environment that fosters learning. The students need to come to class every day knowing that it's a safe environment where they're there to learn. There's no such thing as a dumb question. We've all heard that before, but truly meaning that everyone's there for their best interest. Being adaptive to different learning styles. Students come to school every day with different learning styles. Um, And we need to be aware of that. They're at different levels in their learning as well, so we need to make a classroom environment and use technology and different things so that we foster their learning. Talent. Kids have different talents, some with technology, some with sports, some with talking, some with being leaders. We need to take advantage of their talents and use that in our classroom environment. And then diversity. There's a huge change in diversity in the 21st century. We need to be aware of that and make the learning environment good for all students. So those are my 8 guiding principles to learning and teaching. Again, I'm a first-year teacher, so over the years they might change, but for now I think those would be the 8 guiding principles I would give to a new teacher or a student teacher coming into my school.